Has it ever happened to you that you are grumbling under your breath about a job that you have to do because you've done it 1,000 times over and over and no one seems to help you? If you're a mom, I'm pretty confident that you've been in this position. You know, you're frustrated that you're doing the dishes again, or the laundry, or you're picking up, or whatever it may be. Daily activities we face as mothers. I have one quick tip to help you be less frustrated as a mom. And this is what it is. Train your kids to do some of these repeatable jobs. Now, this may sound easy, but it requires a lot of work and steps and planning and training, but it's worth it in the end. Okay, let me give you just an example. I was realizing I was super frustrated in the kitchen at night. After I did all the meal prep and the cooking and served the food and then everyone ate, and now I'm at the end of the night and I'm tired, and now I'm cleaning up the food and packaging the food and doing the dishes and sweeping and the counters are being wiped. You know what it is, on and on and on. I was getting frustrated. I stopped myself and realized I'm seriously missing out. I have 4 children in my home, 4, and they can all do some of these tasks. So rather than being upset, I created this super simple chart. I know you guys are gonna be super wowed, okay? Where, can you see it right there? And it says dishes, wipe, sweep, and pick up. One person does the dishes each night. Now, if they're too young, then they stand with me on a little stool and I help them, or they load and I do the dishes. Another person wipes down the table. They clear off all the remaining dishes and butter and sauce, put it away, and they get a rag and wipe it off, all the sticky stuff. And if it's hard for them, you may have to step in, but we help them. Another child sweeps. They get out the broom, they move the chairs, they sweep up all the crumbs, they put the chairs back, they put the broom away, right? There's a lot of steps involved, but they do that each night. And the 4th child picks up our downstairs living area that we're in all the time. I mean, there's sometimes pillows or blankets on the floor, shoes, socks, trash, whatever. They do a quick check around everything and make sure it is picked up. Now, let me just say, this has helped so much. There's a chart. I erase and everyone moves a position each night. And after teaching my kids how to do each job, which came with some tears and frustration and, go back and do it again. Of course, like you cleaned half the table, or you swept only under 2 chairs, or look, there's 8 dishes left, right? There was definitely some training involved, but now that we have trained them and we've taught them what we expected, now I just say, okay, everyone, time to do your jobs. And they come over, they check the chart, they start in on it. I can help out for the younger kid who's 7 with some of this stuff, but you know what? Oh, it helps so much for me to be less frustrated. Now I can always choose to do it all myself, and sometimes I do, looking at my family, or if my husband is doing something special with them, whatever. But everyone does a job. And I think the question you should ask yourself, if you find yourself repeatedly frustrated over and over again about things that bother you in the home, is could I teach my child, or could I teach my children how to do this? Putting on their shoes, putting away their toys, organizing the shoe bin, doing laundry, folding laundry, putting away laundry, dishes. What is the thing that you find yourself, grumbling and mumbling about? And then begin a plan. It might take some time. It might take some effort. It definitely will take lots of words and examples and reminders and encouragement, but I do think it's worth it. So see if you can implement that this week. Pick one thing, even if they're little. Go online. I used to look up, what can my 3-year-old do? And I'd be like, all right, I need to teach them to do that because I need some help. It will free you up. It will help you to be less frustrated and more joyful as a mom, which is important.